Good morning, my dear friends. We're touching base on some of the blades that were used in South Texas, some of the blades that my uncles taught me how to use. Um, a question was asked to me, you talk a lot about the Saca tripas. And I go, yes, because that's our main frame of what we did. But there were other blades that were around at the time that were used, and they were used in specific patterns and in specific methods. And we teach it openly. The system that we teach or the knife defenses that we teach within the guild in Red Glove is both the larga, which is the boy, the beginnings of the boy, and of course what we call the sacatripas. But the sacatripas also defense measures. And but there's another blade that's out there. In English, it's called a stiletto, which is this. Okay, it's a very thin blade. But around here, it was called Lengua de Gallo, which means rooster's tongue. This is not a slicing weapon. This was a puncturing weapon and how it was used. It was not held downward because it's too flimsy for it to break, okay? Yeah, you can use it if you wish, but it really wasn't done in that fashion. It was held very, very light, very surgical. My dad and my uncle Hector were the ones that would always practice with stuff like this, and you can switch it from being up, being down. You see, just by when you in, well, up, down. So there's specific patterns how you hold it in this fashion. See how it connects in the bottom? It's not held this way, not like a fencer. So very, very light, very not manhandled, if you want to put it that way. Now, there's other things that we're also taught that we used to put it in this fashion. Between why could we do a box with it, and it was a poking motion. So whatever it went in depends on how a box, it can go in maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches, maybe the whole full thing, just depends. But these techniques that were used with this were used to stab, to make puncture wounds, okay? To go between ribs, go down the clavicle, inside your ribs, sideways, okay? Not this way, okay? A lot of people in other systems go, oh, you can go to the eyes, you can go to the lip, you can go to the face. You have to be very careful because around here, you had at one particular time Napoleonic law, which that was maiming, and it's still maiming. So when you defend yourself and you cut somebody in the face, you slash somebody in the face, they can take you for maiming, disfigurement. And there's a lot of stuff in there. Remember, self-defense is one thing, and how to stop an attacker who pulls a knife out. And then there's the other thing that I pull out a blade on somebody that's unarmed, then they can turn it around you. It depends on the prosecutors that are around. And most prosecutors want to make a name for themselves, and they're going to throw you under the bus. Believe me, they don't care. Even if you were defending yourself, they're going to try to throw you under the bus. So you be very, very careful. And it doesn't matter, like in the state of Texas, the laws have changed. Now any type of blade can be used, any length. So once you pull it out, they're going to look at you as the assailant and not the victim. So you have to be very, very careful how you do it. But the usage of it, the historical content that it was used, was done right. What I'm going to do now is I'll show a couple of techniques, but I'm not going to use this blade. I'll use a smaller plastic blade for safety purposes, but I'll let you guys know how it's being done. Okay, just in a bit. Now we're going to demonstrate, and like I said, this is the real blade, what we used to call Lengua de Gallo, but I'm going to use this trainer for safety purposes and kind of show you how I was holding it this way in a fist, right? Close, so open. I'm going to do the same thing with the safety, little trainer, okay? All right, so I'm going to put this away. I'm going to pick any weapon here that gets me. Let's say he has a bat. let's say I have this, and he's going to come over and going to strike it like that. This is just for purposes only. As it comes inside, you see what I'm striking it. I'm going to use it this way. As it comes inside, see? It's going inside. Okay? Bang, bang, bang. Remember the face? This is where mostly it'll go inside. Okay? It comes in again. See? Now, he doesn't have that. And he comes at me and he throws a punch. See which one? It's inside. I'm just sticking it inside his ribs. Puncture the lung. Comes inside, I go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's how you use it. So it was a puncturing motion for that. Okay? I hope you like it. It's just for historical purposes. Practice, understand the grips. Okay? Till next time, much peace.